We all want to grow, to become wiser, stronger, better, but not everyone does. Some people stay the same year after year, never changing, never learning, never improving. Why? Because they're trapped in a mindset that keeps them stuck. Today we're diving into 6 signs of a stupid person, not to judge but to reflect. Because sometimes the real fool is hiding in our own habits. Let's begin. The first sign? They never listen. They think they know everything. Every conversation becomes a performance for them to prove how smart they are. They interrupt, they talk over others, they dismiss advice because deep down they fear being seen as wrong. But the truth is, real intelligence is quiet. It listens, it asks, it stays curious. Stupid people don't grow because they believe there's nothing left to learn. And that belief is the beginning of their downfall. Next, they get offended easily. Say the wrong thing, boom, explosion. It's like walking on eggshells. One comment and they feel attacked. One disagreement and suddenly they're your enemy. Why? Because they lack emotional control. They take everything personally, but those who are wise, they don't react, they reflect. They don't crumble under criticism. Fools, on the other hand, let their emotions drive the car straight into chaos. The third sign? They chase pleasures constantly, always looking for the next distraction, the next dopamine hit. Comfort becomes their prison. They avoid pain, they avoid effort. They binge entertainment, food, gossip, anything that feels good now. But growth? Growth lives in discomfort. Wisdom comes from struggle, from discipline. Fools want comfort more than they want transformation. So they stay exactly where they are, forever. Number 4, they always blame others. Nothing is ever their fault. They point fingers, make excuses, and play the victim. Their job, the government, their childhood, their boss, their ex. It's always someone else. But here's the truth. You can't grow until you own your mistakes. You can't evolve while hiding behind blame. The wise take responsibility, even when it hurts. The foolish hide from it and stay small because of it. Sign number 5, they talk too much. Not with insight or intention, but with noise. They speak just to fill the silence, always telling stories, bragging, gossiping, rambling. They don't think, they just talk. There's no pause, no depth, no self-awareness. And when you really listen to them, you realize they're not saying anything at all. Wisdom is in knowing when to speak and when to stay silent. Fools never stop long enough to figure that out. And finally, they fear change. New ideas scare them. New habits too hard. They'd rather stay in a toxic routine than face the unknown. Why? Because change requires courage. And fools choose comfort over growth every single time. But comfort never built anything great. It never changed a life. It never gave someone peace. Change is scary, yes, but staying the same is far more dangerous. So let's recap. They don't listen. They explode at the smallest comment. They chase comfort like an addiction. They blame everyone but themselves. They speak without thinking, and they run from anything that might help them grow. These are not just random traits. These are chains that keep fools exactly where they are. But here's the good news. You can break them. You can choose to listen, to pause, to take responsibility, to chase purpose, not pleasure. Because the wise, they evolve. And the foolish? They just repeat the same story, year after year. The question is, which one are you becoming?